and welcome to Ansley's Beauty channel. I have just filmed my what's in my makeup travel case video, and now this is my June-July favorites video. I know I did not film a June favorites video, but the products I've been using throughout the month of June and July have been pretty much the same. But still, I still have quite a number of favorites to share with you guys, so stay tuned and see what are my June and July favorites. So first up, I have the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector BB Cream, and this has a 5-in-1 property. It has SPF, it's moisturizing, it has vitamin C, blah blah blah. I like this product because it has SPF in it, and I can be quite lazy to put my sunscreen. So this is a 2-in-1 thing where I can just slap this on and I don't have to worry about sunscreen. And also it gives me a very nice dewy look, which I actually do like. This has a very sheer coverage, but it can be built up. But still, you will need concealer if you have really bad blemishes or redness and stuff like that. Overall, this is a great BB cream tinted moisturizer. I would say it's more of a tinted moisturizer because it tends to be more liquid than a BB cream. Asian BB creams tend to be more tacky and it only comes in one shade, but this comes in light and medium in Australia. I think there might be a dark one somewhere, I don't know, and I haven't seen it before. The only thing that I would say to Garnier to improve this product is to possibly have a wider color range, because this in medium, it's still a little bit too dark for me, that people tend to think that I've tanned or I've just put a little bit more bronzer than I should, because I have a little bit of a color difference between my face and my neck when I use this product, and it does tend to lean a bit more orange for me. I've read reviews on the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector and people either love it or they hate it. The haters hate it because it makes them look greasy and oily, and that's possibly because the one that you can get in store right now, it is the one for normal to dry skin only. So it is something that you might need to take note, but Garnier has recently released the one for combination oily skin. So if you do have a combination oily skin, you might want to check that out instead. Having said that, I have combination oily skin, but it tends to be a little bit dry, especially in the winter months, which can be really dry. So the one for normal dry skin, which is this one, actually works really well for me. Even in a hot and humid climate, when I was in Singapore, I still used the Miracle Skin Perfector. But what I did was to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in Translucent, and this is the pressed powder. So I'll use a brush to kind of like roll over my T-zone, which tends to get a little bit oily in hot and humid weather, to kind of make my face a little bit more matte and to make it last a little bit more. And to combat the issue of sheer coverage, I actually brought along with me a sample bottle of the Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Foundation, because this has a medium to full coverage. I find that this works really well to conceal any red spots that I have, and even my best friend was like, whoa, your face is actually pretty flawless, and I was like, oh wow, alright, thank you. And that's a lot coming from my best friend. But I have to warn people who have like more problematic skin issues that you probably need a full-fledged concealer to actually do that if you want to conceal your blemishes or scarring or red spots and things like that. And I've been really loving the Decay All-Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, and this is the reason why my makeup lasted all day. And in fact, in a hot, humid climate like Singapore, my makeup actually lasted for 16 hours. And yes, there was that one day where I actually wore my makeup for 16 hours and my makeup stayed put. So yeah, this is an awesome product. I actually ordered the full size one, so I can't wait to get it. And then the Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Especially in hot and humid weathers, you definitely need a primer to make your eyeshadow not budge or crease and things like that. And the two eyeshadow primers that I've tried are from Too Faced Shadow Insurance and the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion. This is the one in original. I like this a little bit better because it works better with the Urban Decay eyeshadows and the MAC eyeshadows, which I use on a regular basis. Also, I find that this is a little bit more tacky, that it makes the eyeshadow stick a little bit better. But otherwise, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance is still a really good product. And I have my favorite eyeliners. And this is the Dollywink liquid eyeliner and the Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof eyeliner. I really like the Dollywink one because it gives this precise contour where you can do like a really thin line like here and a thicker line up here, and you can do all sorts of eyeliner. It looks really easily with the precise contour that you get with the Dollywink eyeliner. The only thing that I do not like about this eyeliner is that it is not waterproof. It is smudge proof, but just not waterproof. It comes off with warm water, and if you're not looking for a waterproof eyeliner, this is a great eyeliner. For me, I tend to yawn a fair bit, and when I yawn I tear, which kind of causes my eyeliners to sometimes disappear. But on days that I want to use a waterproof eyeliner, I'll go for the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. It is waterproof and it is super duper dark. It is very matte and it's very black and it's very opaque as well. And it comes in like this kind of like a brush applicator, I would say, and it's super thin. Comparing the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner and the Dollywink, I would say that this gives you more precision and it gives you more control when creating your eyeliner looks. But this is waterproof, and while this isn't, this is more opaque. It is more black than this. You can see from here, this is the Dollywink one. It is not as black as the middle one, which is the one from Urban Decay. But all the same, these are my favorites for the month of June and July. As for mascara, my favorite for June and July is the Lancome Virtuose Precious Cells, and this is the one in Voluptuous Black. This is a little sample that I got and I really like it. I'll show you the brush. It looks like this, and I credit this for giving me those long spidery lashes. It does not clump, but it really lengthens my lashes. I realized that it actually helped my lashes grow. My best friend and a couple of my friends actually commented like, wow, you actually have lashes. And I know for a fact that I didn't used to have lashes, and my best friend would know that too. She used to tease me a lot for not having lashes. But this time they actually said that like, wow, you actually have lashes and they're actually pretty long. And I was like, oh wow, like thanks. This is the reason why I have long lashes. With this, I actually have lashes. I think it might have to be something to do with the Precious Cells formula. And another favorite is the Benefit Ooh La Lift. This is an instant under eye brightening boost. However, I do not use this for under eye brightening, but I use this to kind of like get rid of any smudges or correct any mistakes that I've made with my eye makeup without having to remove the underlying layers of makeup. It is really great because you can kind of like sort of like use a eraser to kind of wipe it away, but there are like the other layers underneath that are not wiped away with this. I keep this with me all the time because you never know when you're gonna yawn, you're gonna tear, you're gonna have like eye smudges and stuff like that. So this is really handy. Next up, I have the Fresh Sugar Therapy Rose Tinted Lip Balm, and this is really great because it has SPF 15 in it, and I use this to moisturize my lips, and it does help that it has a little bit of color, which I really like. It reminds me of Benetton, but with the balmy and moisturizing effect. And then the Shu Uemura Eyelash Curler. This is the only eyelash curler that I've tried so far that can grab hold of all my lashes and allow me to curl at the roots, in the middle, and at the tip. Other eyelash curlers, they only probably grab hold of like my tip and they don't do the rest. If you have really short lashes, or if you have like the typical short polka straight Asian lashes, this is a very good eyelash curler to use. For the non-beauty products, I have a bunch of nail polishes. My favorite nail polish color of the month is the Essie Mint Candy Apple, and I use it together with the Essie Protein Base Coat and the Wet n Wild Fast Dry Nail Color, and this is the transparent one which I use as my top coat. And I actually tried this 2 weeks in June, and it actually didn't chip at all 10 of my nail tips. But what happened was I had nail growth, which made me actually take off my nail polish, and I actually had this color to combine with these two throughout the month of July for about 3 weeks, and it didn't chip again. And I was super duper impressed because most nail polish would actually chip by the time like a couple of days is up, but these three actually didn't chip at all. And I really like the fact that this Essie nail polish actually has this really cool applicator that it's a little bit doe foot, if you can see. It's not exactly straight, and it actually helps with applying my nail polish really well, and I really like it. It was only the nail growth that was like really disgusting because it was like somewhere midway, and that's why I actually took it off, but otherwise it lasted like the whole 3 weeks when I was in Singapore. And the other color that I really like, and this is the one that I'm having on my nails right now, this is the OPI Nail Lacquer from the Spider-Man collection, and this is Just Spotted the Lizard. I think this is a really great color. It looks gold right now, but in different lightings it looks green, and I was like super duper distracted by my own nails because it's so cool. And people say that this is a dupe for the Chanel Peridot. I don't own the Chanel Peridot, but I'll love to hear from you if you thought that this is a very good dupe for the Chanel Peridot. Then I have these cool hair velcro. It actually looks like these. It comes in a pack of 3 like that, and so like this, and you can pin the hair away from your face, and you can actually like stick it like all over to pin your hair back when you do your makeup. I probably look really silly right now, but this is so cool that it has to be in my favorites for this month. My last favorites for June and July has got to be my fluffy socks. It's super duper cute. It's purple with coral hearts, and I got this from Daiso from when I was in Singapore. My sister actually got a pair, and she's like, oh, we can totally wear this when we get back to Australia when it's still winter. And I'm glad I picked up a pair because these are super comfy and super squishy, and you can like walk on the floor and you feel like you have padded feet, kind of like cats padded paws. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the eyeliner, which I actually put on my hand a while ago. I want to show you this because my camera ran out of battery. While I was washing my hands, I thought like, why not do this experiment and show you guys. And I actually put my hand under running water and used my hand to rub it. So you can see the Dollywink eyeliner is completely gone. This is the Urban Decay waterproof eyeliner, and I washed my hands and rubbed against it, but you can still see that it still lasts. So the Dollywink eyeliner is definitely not waterproof, and the Urban Decay eyeliner is super duper waterproof. That is the end of my June July favorites / hits and misses of 2012. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe up there and like and favorite the video down below, and comment if you have any problems or any questions, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys in a later video. Bye!